Okay, good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning. It depends which part of the world you guys are tuning in from. My name is Shane, and boy, oh boy, was that absolutely powerful. What you guys were listening to was Les Brown, and I've been following Les Brown and been to his seminars, and all his back in the day. I had tapes and CDs from 2008 or 2009. So up to this day, every word he says is valid. So without further ado, let's welcome our host of the call. While you do that, I'll get the YouTube link. A lot of people ask me for the YouTube link. I'll get that up and running for you guys. So joining me on the call today is Mdini Ronnie Ndebele. Pleasure to host with you, bro. Frankie, as well as well, he needs no introduction, Mr. Zaf Khan. So, Mr. Mdini, I got you, as co-host. Perfect. I'll hand you
Yes.
over the mic while I set up the YouTube link. Over to you, brother.
Thank you very much, Shane, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone on this call. I'm so excited and I am honored to be part of this call this evening as your host. Firstly, I would like to just go through a number of housekeeping rules.
And
Now and then, technology tends to fail us. So just make sure that you are muted all the time until you are given an opportunity to unmute, if at all, so that we can give our presenters a chance to share what we are about to hear today. I see that there's a lot of people still waiting in the waiting room and the house is full. Those who have picked up the YouTube link, please share it with your colleagues and your people that you've invited. They can actually catch us up on our YouTube channel. Without further ado, I just want to touch on a few things that I picked up during the motivational video. I picked up an acronym OQP.
Mm.
OQP standing for Only Quality People. I would like to believe that everybody in this call are quality people or to be quality people at the end of this session. But you must make sure that you surround yourself with quality people if you are looking at growing and achieving great results. And impact drives your income. So you must make positive impact around the people, within the people you are with, and you will see great results. So what I would like to do is welcome everybody, new and already part of the program, part of the family. If you are new and you don't know what this is all about, just post one on the chat. And if you have some idea of what this is all about, but you not quite sure, just post two. We just want to make sure that we will be able to cover all the questions that you might have and also understand how deep we should go in terms of the presentation. Wonderful, wonderful. I can see a lot of people that I know. Wendy, she will remember me from way back. Before we start a presentation, I just jumped into talking about some housekeeping rules. My name is Ronnie Ndebele. I'm a businessman. I run a water purification business as well as an IT company. And besides that, I decided to venture into multi-level marketing, selling coffee. And that's where I met my friend Zeph, who taught me a lot while I was there. And I'm happy that he brought me along through my leader, Christina, to this wonderful and amazing opportunity. And I'm loving it every day. I'm so busy, I sometimes forget what my other businesses are. It's fun. I play a lot with my phone and I help a lot of people join the business. So I just want to check if Frankie is available. Um, at least I can see Shane is there.
Ronnie, I am. I'm good.
Oh, yes, yes. How are you, Frankie?
I'm good, my friend. Can't complain.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We
Okay.
don't sleep anymore, you know.
Hey, it's wonderful. At least you're not tired because you do what you love. Yes. Let me introduce you to you, Frankie, so that we do this presentation within the set time. I've met Frankie through this business, and she's a South African, a very dynamic leader who is in the real estate business. She loves helping people. She has taken this business very seriously, built a massive business and community within a very short space of time. She has reached the champion rank in less than a month. Congratulations again, Frankie, on that. And she's also hosted a very powerful and informative training session, which I attended last Saturday. I would like to really, all of us, even though you cannot clap your hands, let's welcome Frankie and give Frankie an ear. Welcome, Leadership, Frankie.
Thank you so much for
Wow,
Angel. I really appreciate
lots
it.
of love.
Thank you. Yeah, I need lots of love. Fabulous.
Yeah,
Well, welcome everybody to our wonderful presentation call this evening. We are so excited to have you all amongst us, and some of you might know why you're here, some of you have no idea why you're here, and that's all good because just over a month ago, I had no idea why I was here either. And a month later, we are fully absorbed, completely engulfed in this. On the weekend, I went with my family to go and watch Afrikaans is Groot, and nobody in the family could understand why I was on my phone all the time, hardly even looking up at the concert. Every now and again, was just checking. And then the guy in front of me had the rugby on, so I was between his phone and my phone. Um, to see what was happening. But absolutely enjoying it, loving this space. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and hopefully we'll figure out. We'll see if I can get this shared with you guys. Otherwise, I might have to use. There we go. Can you guys see it? Fantastic. Shane's
yes.
nodding his head. You know, I was thinking earlier, we look like a bunch of dolphins when we are presenting and clapping. We like welcome, guys. So tonight we want to share something so amazing with you all. So bear with us. It's going to take a couple of minutes. We'll dive into the second part of the compensation plan with Shane. We want to tell you right off the bat, it's $60 to join. Honestly, 60 Rand, not dollars. I had somebody the other day say to me, $60. He doesn't have $60. I said, no, it's not $60. It's 60 ZAR Rand. So then he ended up laughing, but so they do realize the value of it. So welcome to the world's first community building program on the OPBNB blockchain. And this is called RideBNB. And we also refer to a lot of our people as riders in the community. But the blockchain, if you were thinking many years ago, we didn't have anything called the internet. We then got accustomed, we have the internet, and now we've got something called blockchain. And this is just really just second level. You know, this is just next level for us. So, and now I can't seem to go to the next slide. There we go. What is a smart contract? Guys, a lot of you out there have had some kind of history with crypto. You might have just peeked into it, you've delved into it, you're not quite sure what it is. But what is a smart contract? So a smart contract is a self-executing digital agreement encoded in code. And I know that sounds like a whole, mouthful of words, but honest to goodness, this is just trying to tell you about the security of this platform called blockchain. So on it hosts a lot of things like Ethereum is also hosted on a blockchain. So is Bitcoin. And it automates contract enforcement. It enhances transparency, security, and efficiency. So this is basically a peer-to-peer kind of platform, guys. We don't have to wait for people in order to make the next move. It's widely used in sectors like finance, supply chain management, smart contracts, streamline processes, and builds trust through decentralization. So a lot of people have said to me before, but Frankie, we've been on a smart contract before and we were scammed out of I don't know what and what. Remember, guys, you get partially centralized or partially decentralized, and then you get fully and totally decentralized. And that's what our movement is based on, is on the decentralized platform. We also obviously face some challenges such as vulnerabilities and legal complexities. And then our smart contract makes our Ride Affiliate program unique. So this is not a MLM, it's not a network marketing, platform. This is really called an affiliate program. And it's unique because it's ownership free. It has zero administration. It's an immutable code, which means once the code is up and running, it's written, it's out there, it's set in stone, it cannot be changed. Okay. It's no payment requests needed. So if you're working for a company, you've got something called payroll, and payroll decides when you get your money. And this has got zero of that. It's fully decentralized, as I mentioned before. Instant payouts 24/7. They call it the true democracy. So that means you are not going to be, it's not discriminating against our race, our culture, our belief systems. It pays you no matter what. It also doesn't recognize any public holidays. So it pays us 24/7. You're going to be going to sleep this evening. For those of you that are already in the program, when you wake up tomorrow morning, your people have upgraded, you've made some money. You have a look in your account tomorrow and you've got more dollars. Well, that's thanks to our 24/7 payout program. Global reach. So we are in numerous countries all over the world. The other day I was in a fortunate position to be on a call with our Russian guests. So we are all over in the true sense of the word, guys. It's a stable compensation plan, zero management control, no greedy CEOs, CFOs, anyone that's going to decide tomorrow, okay, great stuff. Now I'm going to take all of this money and I'm going to go on an extended holiday in Hawaii or wherever the heck in the world. We don't have anything like that in this business. It is actually really owned by all of the community that is involved in this. So autonomous operation, it's really highly secure. Runs on the OPP blockchain and not centralized servers. Your bank will have a whole bunch of servers. That's a centralized operation. This is a decentralized operation. And it doesn't stop there. Blockchain and smart contracts add many more powerful capabilities. So what is BNB? This is the blockchain, and it includes Binance, fast decentralized chain trading. Binance Smart Chain is a BSC. It's smart contracts and dApps, which is decentralized apps with very low gas fees. For those of you that have been involved in any kind of cryptocurrency before, you know that a lot of the exchanges, the gas fees are very high. So you put money in, and when you want to withdraw your money, it is very expensive. This is not even a fraction of a cent, guys. So our BNB token, it's used for fees, staking, and utility within the Binance ecosystem. And then together they support trading, DeFi, and decentralized applications. So this is just giving you a bit of an idea of why we chose BNB. It's one of the 5 cryptocurrencies in the world. In fact, some of you might only know about Ethereum, Bitcoin, maybe some Litecoin, and really there's 2,400,000 or so different cryptocurrencies in the world. So it's honestly taken the world by storm. And when I got started just over a month ago, I think we were trading at about 500 and between 540, somewhere there, dollars. And the other day we hit like $640. So it is definitely on the increase. It does fluctuate and it is erratic, but it's on an upward curve, which is a great thing for us. And as you can see by this slide, you'll see that I just mentioned that we hit 640 the other day. On the 1st of September 2020, it was trading at around 21.45. So, and that's dollars. Now, the thing is, Shane will also share with you later that he's been involved in cryptocurrencies for probably about the last 10 years or so. And he just had the sense and of mind, probably because of all the Les Brown and Robert Kiyosaki and things like that he's been listening to over the years. But he saw the gap, he saw the value in it, and he took a chance and he actually invested. I think he might have invested. You can fix me if I'm wrong later when you get on, Shane. But I think he started at about 9,000 Rand. He bought his first Bitcoin, so he must be smiling all the way to the bank because it hit way over 1.6 million Rand the other day. So the future price of BNB. Look, we're not going to tell you exactly what it's going to be. That is just a very intelligent or guess. Is we can see where the trajectory is going, guys. And Binance coin price prediction for 2024 indicates that we'll probably hit around $800 in the next few months. 2025 is on our heels, but we already hit 640 the other day, so it's definitely possible. Binance coin price prediction for 2026 around $3,820 and a minimum price of 3,312. It doesn't matter where it is at the moment. If you see where it's going, wouldn't you want to invest in something like that? So by 2030, they're looking at it could surge over the $10,000 range. With more mainstream financial kind of, that's where we're actually thinking about it might be accepted. So don't be like me that missed the Bitcoin or the Ethereum. You don't want to do that. What is OPBNB? This enhances the BNB chain scalability, optimistic roll-up off-chain transaction processing, integration, part of the BNB chain ecosystem, cost efficiency, like I said, very, very low gas fees, and then the decentralized apps support enables efficiency. So really what it does is it takes all of these codes in batches and it can just actually run out thousands of transactions in seconds, and that's why it is so efficient. So the decentralized application development, this is really one of the best that is out there in the world. Then we actually run off SafePal. And you guys are going to be asking, what is SafePal? You'll have heard there's lots of wallets out there like Luno. I myself have a Luno wallet. I've got a Valor. And then SafePal is what we run the BNB off. So you get a hardware wallet, but we actually encourage our people to have a look at a software wallet. What you're going to do is on your Android phone or on your Apple, you are going to just download the SafePal app, and this is what the logo looks like on your phone. You'll download it from the App Store, and then you will be up and running in a couple of minutes. It doesn't take any identification. There's no FICA kind of requirements, only on your Lunos, your Valor, your Binance. They will ask you for authentication and verification to make sure it's you. But your SafePal, what you will be getting once you create your wallet is you are going to be getting a private key code. And that is made up of 12 random words that will be generated by the SafePal app. And those words, let me tell you, there's two things you have to worry about and remember in life. Well, a couple of things for the men. You have to remember, if you have a wife, what her birthday is. If you're married to her, you have to remember the anniversary or wedding date. And then you have got to absolutely remember your 12 keywords that the system will generate. Because once you are up and running, making hundreds, thousands, or millions of dollars, depending on what kind of work ethic you have, those 12 words are key. Should you lose your phone, lose your app, your phone gets stolen, you can re-download the SafePal app. You will just need your 12 unique words in order that they come. They'll come from 1 to 12, and you're going to be inputting them into the system to make sure that you retrieve your wallet. So do not lose those. make copies of them. Don't upload it to the cloud. We are not always feeling too secure about doing that, but do back it up manually. Write it down. If you have a bank vault, go and store it in the bank vault, because it will mean a lot to you eventually. Then it's very user friendly. It is an incredible platform. The first week that I got involved, because I was born after technology, well, I mean before technology, technology came after me. I'm still trying to catch up. And you'll be on your phone, and then your teen kids or your adult kids will roll their eyes and they'll be like, "It's so easy, seriously, I don't know why you're struggling." It took me about a week. I hated it. I thought, there's no way I'm doing this business. And now it's like second nature. I think Zaf and Shane and I dream about this all the time. Ronnie, you too, probably. So compatibility, it integrates with Binance, DEX, Uniswap. I'm sure you guys have heard of PancakeSwap before. Not just the pancakes you make on a Saturday morning, but this is crypto that we're talking about. And then Wallet Connect. All right. It's playing around with me. So you guys, I don't know, Shane, if you want to take over from here.
Yeah. And thank you so much, Frankie, for that there, guys. Let's not be misers on this call. You heard Les Brown. We are here with quality people. So I believe every one of you that's watching, even if you're watching home on YouTube, maybe you can give Frankie a clap, but there's a chat function at the bottom of your Zoom. Light it up. There's flames, there's hearts. You guys do what you need to do. Okay, so let me just get prepared here and open
How
up.
do I get
my
rid of it?
presentation.
Stop share. There we go.
Yeah.
You've got it your side. Thanks, guys.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Frankie. Absolutely awesome. Thank you for the knowledge. I mean, if I were to hear you for the first time, I would have think that, damn, how long has this person been in the crypto space? Because you articulated absolutely brilliantly. Most of the guys who's listening on this for the first time, probably think you're in the space for a long time. Maybe you created the blockchain with Satoshi Nakamoto back in the day. So, guys, a little bit about me. My background, well, basically, I was involved in this crypto space for the past 10 years, I would say 11 years, right? And before I get started, I want to show you guys something. I know I add a little every time I'm on the call, I do something, right? So I found my phone from the 19-foot model, right? I think this was 2018 or something like that, 2018, 2019, sorry. And this is Anthony Pompliano, right? He does the podcast. This guy here was one of the first guys who bought Bitcoin. And this is what he said. Someone tell President, the real Donald Trump, that there are only 21 million Bitcoin and China is planning to buy them all. This is going to be the real US-China competition that should get him to pay attention. The guy hates losing and will try to buy them all. Do you know what happened 2 weeks ago? President Trump became the president of America, and he just said, hey, Bitcoin guys, we're on your side and we want to legalize Bitcoin. Now, this I'm talking about 4 years ago. Now check this out. At the bottom of the screen, it says here, there will be a 1.5 trillion market cap. The dominance of Bitcoin will only be 40 and 46%. This was in 2020. Now, the reason I'm showing you that is because I want to show you what the market cap is for this whole crypto space, okay? Now, what I'm about to do on this call, and what Frankie just did, is to not educate you on the blockchain space, We ran through the rules, we ran through the foundation to give you an idea of how this whole thing runs. But our responsibility is not to teach you. Our responsibility is to cast vision of where we want to take it and where the world is going. Am I making sense? So during this call, we're going to give a lot of clues. We're going to like drop a lot of crumbs. And I want you to pay attention to that thing, because we're going to show you a lot of numbers that you haven't seen before. And why I tell you that is because we're talking about some of the numbers that you could potentially earn in the next 12 months. Now, some of you, I don't know who you are. I don't know which part of the financial sector you guys from. That's number one. Number two, I don't know where you are financially at this current moment. I have no idea. And To add to that, we're not here to give you financial advice. What Frankie did was not financial advice. We're here to cast vision. We're making sense. So whatever you know about money and your earning potential, I want you to put it in the box and I want you to keep it on the table. And open up a new box. Open up your mind to what I'm about to show you. Because on this call, there is no scripts. On this call, there is no numbers that was premeditated. We're going to show you live figures as of the market today. Okay? So pay attention. I'm going to go through it as quick as possible, but at the same time, I want to give you information that's true and factual. So I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Okay? So why should you listen to me? First of all, I'm not a blockchain guru, but I've been in the space a long time to look at a project. In Africa, I was the first person to buy this car on the blockchain. As you can see, I bought it with Bitcoin. I was in Business Day Live. And the only reason I did that is because I wanted to show people that the whole crypto space you're going to be in is tangible. It's that money that you can take and you can spend. Many leaders on this call, I mean, it's 2 months that we are actually involved in this project. 2 months. And you guys are here as basically early adopters, as pioneers. So I want you to listen very, very carefully. And we just want to show you what we've learned over the years. And we're going to allow you the opportunity to be a part of this. Now, your mind is probably racing to say, Shane, you got my attention, but what it's going to cost me. So unlike normal presentations where they show you how much of money you make and then give you the price, I'm going to let you know now, as Frankie did earlier on, if you guys are paying attention, $60, maybe even less. It all depends on the price, right? 60 Rand once off. That's it. And what we want to do in the next 12 months, we want to make you R1 million. If that sounds good to you, then you're in the right place, right? Now, having said that, if everybody could make R1 million in 12 months, everybody would be doing it. We need some things from you. We need you to be consistent. We need you to be on the calls because what you focus on expands. What you focus on and what you think about, you attract, okay? So there's a special kind of person and people that we want in our business. So although it costs 60 Rand, this project may not be for you, okay? Once we're done and I'm done, you will make a decision. I'm going to ask you in the chat to say whether you're in or out, and there's nothing wrong if this is not for you. Now is not your time, okay? Having said that, let's get on with it. So let's look at this. So you guys, Zaf, can you see my screen there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. So as you can see, guys, on the screen right now, it's written packages. So this is how you're going to get started. 0.00.44 is the amount of coins that you need, BNB coins, to get started. Let's say it's 60 Rand, okay? I'm going to confirm all these prices with you now. Now, this you're going to have once off, basically, once off, okay? You're not going to spend another 60 Rand in the rest of your life on this project. So what we want to do for you is we want to, with your same 60 Rand, we want to teach you how to make a profit and move all the way along here, down to Pioneer, past Mentor to Champion. So we want to get you to Champion. And we're looking at getting you here in 1 month. If you commit to us, and when I say commitment, it's from Monday to Thursday, 8:30 p.m., exactly like how you on the call. So from 9 to 5, you build your boss's dreams. From 8:30 to 9:30, you build your empire, okay? So it's not affecting your work ethic. It's not affecting your family time. The kids are in bed. Dinner is served. You got time to focus 1 hour on this year, okay? So in 1 month, we want you to get you here. So once you hear from director, this is the first short-term goal in 1 month. Eventually, we'd like you to come to Titan, Icon, not Icona, Icon, Legend, and Emperor. This is our end goal between 2 to 5 years. Okay? Understood. Very easy roadmap. 60 Rand once off. Commit to us. Saturday, 10 o'clock is training. You can't miss that. In 1 month, we'll get you here. So some of you are thinking, well, this in 1 month, Shane, is this possible? Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie hit champion, I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday. Frankie, when did you hit champion?
Zach, when was it? About,
I think
wasn't
on
it
Thursday.
Thursday.
yeah, it was Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
Zach, how many champions in your team this week? Yeah, how many guys actually hit champion? Was it? I think you had about 2 or 3 champions.
This one is 5, yeah.
Guys, so see, I'm talking about factual information. I'm not saying we expect this from you when nobody has done it. As I said, we are only 2 months in this project, and some of the guys who came on board are in 1 month in, and they're already champion. So what am I doing? I'm speaking to your mind to tell your mind that this is possible, because I don't want negativity in your mind to stop you from thinking that you could achieve this. So every time I say something, I'm going to prove it with fact. So whatever negative thoughts in your mind is talking to you out of this deal, let's say, wait a minute, Shane showed me this is possible. So what happens to your mind? This mind starts changing and seeing this project as for what it is. So long-term goal, 2 to 5 years, we want to get you to icon, legend, and emperor. Guys, it took people less than 3 months to get here. 3 months. It all depends on work ethic. Okay. Now, how does this work? You see, let me start my screen share because it's a little bit of philosophy for you guys. So you guys heard of YouTube. By the way, this is live on YouTube. Share the link. Now, how YouTube works. How do people get paid on YouTube? They ask you to subscribe. They create a community. They build a community around YouTube. When more people watch, guess what? They get paid. TikTok, community. Facebook, community. Twitter, Instagram, community. Uber got its own community. Bolt, own community. You guys get the picture. Standard Bank, own community. OUTsurance, own community. Every corporate out there builds communities around them that people stick with them for a long time. So what happens here, right? Let me show you. I need to show you exactly where we're at, then you'll understand. So I never show you guys this, but let me just explain. Remember this picture I showed you now? They said the market cap would be 1.5 trillion, right? The picture I showed you on my phone. Guys, there's a market cap, 3 trillion already. 3 trillion. There's 2.4 million cryptos. So for those of you who are new to the space and saying, nah, guys, there's 2.4 million crypto. In the last 24 hours, 183 billion came into the space, up almost 13.5%. So this is why I told you that you need to put whatever your income is right now in a box, because what I'm about to show you is going to be way bigger. So the 1 million rand in this huge market, you can see it's a big pool. Now, which is the number 1 coin in the world? Bitcoin. What percentage is Bitcoin up? 146 million %. Okay, I get this wrong. I'm not going to try to even say this number. It's a lot, right? $90,000. Some of you probably wishing, hey, if I only bought Bitcoin. But guys, what Frankie showed you is the next best thing since sliced bread. Why? She's talking about the BNB coin, which is number 5 in the world. Now, being number 5, what percentage is this up? Let me show you. 539,000%. More than 500,000%. When this coin was launched? 2018. So you can see when I got started, it was about $510 2 months ago. Now it's $622. Guys, we are going to teach you how to earn in this coin with only 60 rand. Now, this BNB coin has a layer 1 blockchain. What I'm pleased to tell you is that a couple months ago, they launched a layer 2 blockchain, which is called OPBNB. That is what Frankie showed you. So what we're doing basically is we want to build the community around this layer 2 blockchain. And don't get, hypertensive. You think, Shane, is this difficult? How do I build the community? There you go, in front of your screen. I'm going to show you how we build the community. So what you're going to do is very simple. You're going to show this to only 2 of your friends. Now, while I speak to you, in your mind's eye, you're probably writing down a list of 10 people right now who are hungry. You heard Les Brown. I need to pay the school fees for next year. I need to take the kids for a holiday. I need to pay the rent. I need to I don't know, lights and water, kids shopping for Christmas. I don't know what it is. You guys know friends and family who are saying to themselves, I need to do something different. I need a plan B. I need a side hustle. But they don't have the capital to start it. But do they have 60 Rand? Yes. So if you've got friends in that position who is entrepreneurial and they're looking for a plan B and got access to 60 Rand, in your mind, just try to remember the names. But if you've got a pen and paper, write it down. But from that list of 10, we only need 2 of them. Why? Because this is a 2 by 2 forced matrix, FM. Okay? 2 by 2 force. Why? Because there's only 2 spots under you as we build this community. But what happens when your first friend comes onto the call, which you are going to be on, you're going to invite them with you, because you can invite your friend to the call and you not be here. So you need to be here to show them that you have an interest in this business. It's not something that you're dilly-dallying about. This is something that you are very passionate about. Okay, what you focus on expands. So guess what happens? The company gives you 100% commission back, so you get your $60 back. Okay, why you get 100%? Frankie said it. This is not a product-based company. We're not here to sell a product. That means there's no manufacturing. So they take the money and give it back to you. Why? We're just building the community. Like YouTube, when somebody subscribes, do they pay anything? They give you, even if they had a fee, they would have given you back, right? Now here, you get the 60 Rand back. So rule number 1 in business, you need to get your capital out. This is I showed you by bringing one of your friends in. Your second friend comes in, you earn another $60. Now you're in profit. Okay? Now, more importantly, what has happened here, ladies and gentlemen? This is very important. These 2 friends that said yes to you, they actually helped you to open up your compensation plan 12 levels deep. 12 levels deep. And in this 12 levels, in the next 2 years, you got the potential to earn $20 million. For those of you who are falling off your seat or on your bed, rolling off your bed, I saw a lot of people relaxing on the bed and watching. If $20 million is a number that you can't wrap around your mind with, this is the reason why you should. Because the market cap for BNB at the moment is $88 billion. There's it right here. So what is 20 million in that space? Nothing really. So for those people who can't wrap their mind around being a dollar millionaire, how about 1 million in 12 months? That sound good to you? Good. So some of you are probably thinking, Mr. Shane, you don't understand, dude. I got a lot of people on my list who would love to do something like this. Not only 2, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I bring in 10? How many people? There you go, guys. You can bring in how many you want, provided these 2 people that you brought in have the same vision as you. We don't want quantity. We want quality. Only quality people. Ronnie said it earlier on, right? We are not here to force anybody. We're not here to beg anybody, and we're not here to convince anybody. If you're going to do that, then you're going to convince them to be on the call, you have to convince them to be in the training, and you have to convince them to make $1 million Rand. We're not in the convincing. If they see, they get it, and they want to run at you, perfect. So you guys understood, only 2 people. If you're ready, we'll bring in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th people. Okay, so let's recap. 60 Rand once off, and only 2 of your friends. Can you handle that to make $1 million Rand? If your mind is telling you yes, then this project is for you. So there are 3 steps. The first step is 60 Rand. The second step is 2 people. The third step I'm going to go through now. If you're happy with the first 2 steps, you're in the right place at the right time. So if you look at the screen here, I know there's a lot going on. These are all the level incomes. What I told you about your 2 friends, they're going to open up 12 levels for you. There's your 12 levels here, from level 1 to level 12. Can you see that? So you only need 2 to open up this whole compensation plan. If you're in your mind, you're thinking, Shane, I don't like to talk to people. I'm not going to invite. I'd rather sit and watch Netflix and watch other people's lives on YouTube. you can do that if you want. This project is not for you if you not bringing minimum of 2 people. Okay. Now, what we like to do is to bring 2 people in the next 12 hours. So I'll show you how to do that. And it's not very hard because those 2 people don't need to go and look for a bond for their home or sell the vehicle. It's $60, right? They just got to have the vision and they're on board. So what I'm going to do is basically we're taking this whole compensation plan right here and we're converting it into rands for you guys to understand it better. Okay. So Zeph and Frankie, how's my screen at the moment? Are you guys okay with that there? Let's see.
A little small, I think.
Can I make it bigger?
I know last time the guys were saying it's a little small, they couldn't read it, so like
I think now it's okay now. I think we'll move it a little bit less.
Okay, what I'll do is I would
Yeah,
I would just scroll the screen, right? I mean,
Yeah,
once I start
I think
here,
that's gonna work.
I can just move it down, like, you know.
Yeah,
How's this? Is it much clearer, guys?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay, see, I can see it on my review screen here. This is kind of cool. Okay, so how do we read this? Pay attention, very, very simple. Guys, let's give some love for Sonia, sorry. Sonia actually created this for us, and I really do appreciate it. It makes my life so much easier. So how does this work? Now, I want you to look at the levels here as a skyscraper, okay? Basically, the higher the floor you go, from level 1 being the first floor, going to level 12, what happens to the view? The view gets better and the apartment, the rental income gets more, right? So the higher you go, the more money you make, okay? So let's do this. Let's start drawing. So as I told you, this is, let me just move this one side so that's out of the way. Good. So this is your level 1, your first floor, okay? What's the first step? I'm gonna write your first step is 60 Rand. Okay, before we go there, let me show you how we get to 60 Rand. So BNB, guys, this is a, basically, this is a converter. As you can see, I put in BNB to ZA. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to type in 0.0044, okay? Why we do that? Let's recap. Remember I told you it costs 0.0044. So on the converter, I put in 0.0044 and it's 49 Rand. So Zaf, I don't think it's 60 Rand anymore. I think it's 55 Rand, right? With the fees. Correct me if I'm wrong.
but on the app it comes to 52, so we played at 60 is fine because it will go up
60.
anyways. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, neither here or there, 60 bucks with your fees we're talking about with 60 Rand. So there's no hidden cost, right? So that's how we get it. We just go to BNB, we put in the price. It's 49 Rand plus your fees, will gets you to 60 bucks. So that's easy to understand. Now, so what I've done is very, very simple to show you how transparent we are. You can see the price of it's 11,157. So we just punched it in here and that generated all the prices for us. So this is not a premeditated Excel. It's basically all formula driven. Okay. Now let's go back here. So how do we do this? First floor or your first step is 60 Rand. We're sticking with 60 Rand, right? With your fees. So there's no hidden cost, 60 Rand. How many of you can do the first step? Good luck to you. You got access to 60 Rand. That's your first step done. Now your mind is registering, saying, okay, I can do this first step. Good. Now, on the first step, you're on the first floor. This floor name is beginner. You are a beginner. Your second step is to bring 2 people. Let me put step here. There's your 2 people. This is from the list that you've created. How much you're going to get paid? 0.04, but I want you guys to concentrate on this peach or reddish line, right? This is all in rands. If you're tuning in from different parts of the world, Zimbabwe, etc., the purple is in USD, but it's the same formula. I've updated it. So you're going to get paid 44.63 per person. So basically 44.63 times 2 gives you 89.26. Easy to understand? Good. Now let's move along. Okay. Let me just close this here and move this slide. This is not going to work out for me. I have to drop it down, guys, a little bit. Because if is it okay like this?
Yeah, it is readable, yeah.
Please let me know, because I want to get the message across. If it's not, you guys can see this clearly. I'm sure you can.
Sure, the guys can zoom in, can they not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
I
zoom in on
can
your,
zoom.
yeah.
Okay, next time we'll do a poll. If there's nobody here from South Africa, we'll just work with our South African figures. Okay. So basically 4463 times 2 gave you 89. This is your third step. Your third step is to upgrade. All you got to do is to click upgrade. So they're going to take 70 Rand 29 out of 89 Rand. You are going home with 22 Rand 32 profit. Can you see that? Because you have to upgrade. Now, at the end of the day, you made 0.02. What did Frankie say? By 2030, the coin is going to be around $10,000. So this 0.02 is not going to remain 22 Rand. It's going to move up maybe 200, 300, 400, 500, up to 1,000 Rand. This is how the rich make money. You don't take this and go spend it. You accumulate BNB. Just like Bitcoin. When I bought Bitcoin, I didn't spend all of it because I knew, and I know Bitcoin the next 5 years is going to be $500,000 for one Bitcoin. In the next 10 years, it's going to be $1 million for one Bitcoin. So it'll be silly for me to go spend my Bitcoin, right? I mean, I could live a comfortable life now and just not worry about doing a project like this and do what I need to do. No, I don't want to spend a single cent of my Bitcoin. Same mindset you need to have is you need to accumulate this, because this 0.002 can be worth thousands of dollars in the near future. Okay, so you upgraded. Now you are moved to level 2. Remember, I told you this is a 2x2 force matrix. So what does that mean? The second floor can only take 4 people. 2 times 2 is 4. Can you see that? This floor can only take 4 people. Where did this 4 people came from? They came from this 2. That's why 2 is a very important number. Or it would have come from somebody from above. That's called spillover. If you don't know about spillover, you come on the training on Saturday at 10 a.m. We will teach you about spillover. So on your level 4, now the view is better. You're not earning 0004. You're earning 0006. This is now 67 Rand per person. So 67 Rand times 4 influences. There must be influences. Once they are here, influences, now from 89.26, you're now getting paid 267 Rand. Good. Now what's your third step? For you to upgrade. What your upgrade cost? 140. So 140 subtract from 267. Guys, can you see you're going home with 133 Rand profit, but more so, you made 0.012. Now you're on the third level. You guys get the picture? Now you're achiever. This level takes 8 people. Where this 8 people came from? Either from this 4 or this 2. How much are you going to get paid? 133 Rand per achiever. So 133 times 8 gives you 1,071. How much your upgrade costs? 281. 281 subtracted from the 1,000 gives you 803 Rand. Can you see how the numbers are starting to make sense now? So ambassador level 4, 16 ambassadors, you're going to pay 267 times 16 people. That gives you 4,200. 562 is your upgrade. You're going home with 3,748 Rand. But we have this project called Project Champion. And the reason why I'm writing this down is because our brain remembers pictures and something that's not static. That's why I'm writing this down. We want to get you to the 7th floor or the 7th level of champion in 1 month. Okay. Now, how much you're going to get paid per champion on this floor? 2,142 Rand times 128 people. That gives you 274,000 Rand. Your upgrade cost you 4,300. You are going home with 269,000 Rand. But remember, when the price goes up for BNB, this 269 doesn't remain 269, 300, 350. Okay, this is of today's prices, and the price is going up. Am I making sense? So you probably asking, but Shane, where does the 1 million rand come? Now think about it. If 1 month we get you to champion, and if you are committed, for you to go to director, we're giving you 11 months to make how much? 1,088,000 rand. Can you see that? Your first step is 60 rand. Second step is two people. Third step is upgrade. The only thing you need to do until you need to upgrade, until you reach 1 million rand, is only click upgrade in your back office. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Because you don't need to spend another 60 rand, and you don't need to bring another two more people. So some of you may get excited about this and want to go out to your friends and family. Will they understand it when you talk about 1 million rand in 12 months? Is because they don't know that we have a formula on a smart contract, a coding that's going to make all of this happen. This is why people and youngsters are becoming millionaires and billionaires on crypto, is because they follow a simple process. Once you learn how to do this, there's nothing to it. Okay. Now, what I want to show you is all of this in action. I want to show you all of this in action on my back office. So let's close this. And let's go here. Let's just check if this is. So while I set this up, for those of you who saw this so far and you are in, type in "I'm in" the chat. Zaf, I'm handing it over to you. Let's get some testimonials going before I go on to the app.
All right.
If you got some, your guys are here. Anybody wants to add anything to this call before I go to the app? Okay.
Oh man, yeah, no, I'll keep mine for last. It's fine. Let's hear from Mr. Ronnie and his experience here for those that joined after Ronnie did the intro, and then we'll take it from there. So go, Mr. Ronnie. Stage is yours.
Yes, thank you very much, Zaf. It's been an amazing journey, a wonderful one. At some stage, when I started, I thought I was a smart contract myself, because everybody was calling me to transfer money, to change currencies and all that. And that happened any time of the day. But as a leader, learning from people like yourselves, I've been able to pass the knowledge to my team, and they are really doing a great job. So you don't have to be a smart contract. Grow your team, build leaders, and I've enjoyed it every minute when I do it. Leave the smart contract to write BNB, let it make money for you. Be part of the project champion and start making money. There was a CEO which actually brought a step ladder in the office, and he was asked, what is the step ladder for? He said he wanted to reach greater heights. Please don't be that CEO. Be a person who does the work and build your own business. 50 Rand is $1 million business. Take it serious. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. Wonderful words there. You know, there was also another one that I heard a while ago that made so much sense with that. You know, so this employee, he goes to the airport to pick up his boss, and his boss arrives in the Lamborghini, and he sees the Lamborghini, and he says, "Wow, that's a cool car." And he says, "Yes, if you're putting more hours and you're putting the extra time, and if you work 7 days a week, I'll be able to buy another one of these." So you know what? You got to take your life in your own hands. Stop building other people's dreams. It's here for you. Some of you will see it, some of you won't. And you know what? That 55 Rand or 60 Rand, as we mentioned today, to start can change your life. It's all about you knowing where you want to go and not caring what people tell you and just going there, because it's all here for you. So yeah, I'll touch on the end with my testimonial, but yeah, Shane, you can take it over from there and just continue with that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So guys, if you're looking at my screen, let me show you how I got here. So basically on your phone, you're going to type in SafePal or because you already have the app on your phone, right? So once you click on that there, you enter your app, and this is what you're going to see. Now, this is very, very simple. I'm going to show you basically and do a training with you at the same time. At the bottom, you're seeing wallets and you're seeing explore. Can you see that? Wallets and explore. These are the only two buttons you would need on this app, okay? So at the end of the day, this is not complicated at all. So for those of you on the call for the first time, you say, Shane, how do we know if this is really the blockchain? So that is why I like to go on the app, because that's what I would like to show you. So if I click on BNB and I click on one of the receive addresses here, and it shows you transaction details. I got paid, right, from this wallet into my wallet. Remember, the blockchain does not care about your skin color. It does not care about your education background. It does not care where you are financially in your life right now. It's just there. It's a smart code. It's a coding on the servers to just do what it's programmed to do. It doesn't know who you are. So I got paid from this person, who you can see it's anonymous, to my wallet, which is anonymous. Okay. Now, how do we know that this is on the blockchain? Very simple. You see, it says the word here, view on blockchain. Once I tap on that there, it's going to take me to the blockchain. Now, this is where you see everything. It's completely transparent. Anybody can look at these figures. So for those of you new to blockchain, say, Shane, but I don't see what's so special about this. So let me show you what's special. If I had to send you money now from a traditional bank, Standard Bank, or whichever bank, right? Can I go into the server to see where the transaction is? Let's assume you're sending money to China. Can you go into the server and see where it is in that process? You can't. This is so transparent, the blockchain. This is why it's taking over the banks, is because you can log in and you can see where your transaction is. More importantly, look at the fee that is charged. Okay, let me show you this. Let me go down here. Sorry, guys. Can you see it says transaction fee here? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 958. This is, so that's 4 zeros and 958. Let's show you what the fees is like. And this is why your banks and our, that's, how many zeros we said? Sorry, guys. Let me go back.
It's 4 zeros.
4 zeros, right?
Yeah, 4.
4 zeros and 958.
I think it was 958.
Yeah, 958. That's like 60 cents. Can you see that?
No, you've got 3 zeros. It's 4 zeros. Yeah.
Well, that makes it even more cheaper. 0.1 cent. So that's one of the reasons as to why the banks and this is quite interesting. I don't want to get into all of this, but the banks are not promoting this, but they are involved in the blockchain because they're developing their own blockchain called CBDCs, right? That's on the training, we can cover that. CBDCs is basically a digital currency by the bank. So they don't want you to get involved in this because they want you to buy their digital currency. So some of you are saying, but Shane, I'm not into this virtual space and virtual currency and digital currency, not for me. Well, guess what, my friend? Go back and check what percentage of your salary that you actually receive in cash. You're already in that space. All of you on the call, you're already in that space. It's just that you don't know it because governments are bringing it gradually over the years that there's no need for cash anymore. So guys understood this, right? Let's go back. Very, very simple. So if you want to go to your dashboard, all you got to do is click explore, you click search, and I want you to pay attention to these numbers here. 934, it's 934 here, 480 here, and 788. You can see 480, 788, my wife's account and my daughter's account. So how that affected my delay. So I'm going to click on my link here and I'm going to go onto my dashboard. Guys, remember, it's okay if you don't remember all the steps. We've got really, really good team who's going to hold your hand and take you through this process. So don't stress if you say, oh, Shane, this is a lot. It becomes, with repetition, it becomes easier. Now, this is your dashboard. As you can see, there's only 4 links on the top there. You got downline, community, referrals, and dashboard. Now, this is how this works. Very, very simple. Let me refresh this here. And so this is my wallet here, 3.7. Remember, I told you the third step is to upgrade. This is how you upgrade. Very simple. If you guys are watching my notifications on top, this is happening as we speak. Everything on this call is live. So if I want to go to director, I need 0.39 BNB. How much do I have? 0.37. So I have it, but there's no reason for me to spend the money right now to upgrade, because I can see where I am, and we'll teach you how to know when to upgrade. So I'd rather hold this BNB and let the price go up than upgrading right now. I'll wait for this to go to 3.9, then I'll upgrade. So how you upgrade? Very simple. You just touch on the word director. Let's assume if I had 0.39, and what happens is you'll see a green tick comes there and you click upgrade. Once you click upgrade, it'll pull out the funds from here and upgrade you to director. Guys, all you got to do is to click two buttons, this and this, to reach R1 million. This is after you paid your 60 Rand and after you brought your two people. All you got to do is to log in, say you have enough here, and just click and this, and you upgrade. Making sense? Good. Now, let's show you the next step. So this is your referral link. Remember, I told you your two friends. This is where you get your link from. It's easy. On your dashboard, you scroll a little bit down and you get your link. Easy to understand, nothing hard there. So when you scroll down, you can see the amount of people in my community. That's almost 3,000 people in 2 months. I think less than 2 months. In 2 months, and with only 10 direct referrals. There's 3,000 people. Now, why I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand that this business is on fire. All the leaders here are on fire. We are going to take this to your friends and your families if you don't learn how to do it and want to be a part of it, because they will come on board because the price is so affordable. Am I making sense? So I'm showing you a business where the demand is already there. Now, let me go back on the top. And I want to, oh my God, what is happening here now? And I want to go to the community. Okay, I'm going to click community. One second, guys, my phone just froze here. I think it froze because I got the aircon very high. So community. Remember this account number, 934, this is mine. 480 is my wife's. 788 is my daughter's. Now, here's what happened. Remember I told you your two friends are important? Rightfully so, my daughter was supposed to be up here on this spot here. So a guy from Nigeria beat me to it. He signed up and he got placed. Remember I told you about spillover? He came into my business. So what happened is my daughter ended up in his business. He's supposed to be down here, but my daughter is in his business. So if I build my daughter's business here, what happens, guys? That means this guy from Nigeria got a team growing in South Africa right now. Okay? So your two friends, ours, you buy 60, 180 bucks worth of BNB. You phone them up and tell me, give me 60 Rand right now. I got this business for you. You was wanting to open up something. Give me 60 Rand. I want to show you. And you put him onto the system. Okay? That's how you build this. You need to take control of your business. So this is the importance of locking your spot. Very, very important. And I suggest everybody do that. Take those two spots. So whoever comes into your business as spillover comes under there. Okay? So I just want to end this call with this video. I'm only going to play like literally 30 seconds of this video because there are some people on this call who probably still think that this is not true. And you think, but Shane, I don't think South Africa is ready for it. Well, watch this.
We are also going to focus, yes, on the fourth industrial revolution, get into blockchain in the most meaningful way, the Internet of Things. And they spoke extremely well. It was also informative because I think many of us would have learned a lot from blockchain to to cryptocurrency, to all those things. Most informative.
Author and amongst various other enterprises, he is developing the first Black-owned cryptocurrency platform. He is a highly qualified blockchain expert, yet his passion lies in social issues and the upliftment of African citizens.
Technology is an emerging space in the world, with a PwC report saying that 84% of companies in South Africa and globally are looking to implement blockchain technology. Now, for those who may be wondering what is blockchain technology, let me paint this picture for you. In about 10 years' time, my self-driving car will be driving on the road and will ask your self-driving car to give it way so that it may overtake because I'm in a hurry. My self-driving car will be able, after doing that process, to tip your self-driving car by sending it 10 Rand on a blockchain system. This is the world that we're gearing ourselves for, the Internet of Things, powered by blockchain technology. It is very near before us. The world is more interconnected than it's ever been before.
I'm not going to play the whole video for you guys. I'm just there to cast vision that whether you be part of this process or not, the world is leaving you behind. More importantly, South Africa. This video is about 6 to 7 years old. Now, you probably will be wondering, but Shane, how come the media says, or people say, don't be involved with cryptocurrency and what have you? It's very, very simple. If we educate, or the government or media educates you now, and if everyone goes and buys Bitcoin or BNB, the price goes up, right? If everybody goes, the price goes up. That means the politicians and whoever, they don't want to buy it at a high price. So what they're doing is they want you to be fast asleep, do not educate you about the space. Meanwhile, they are buying, and not only politicians, I'm talking about businessmen around the world, right? It's a world thing. It's not just South Africa, it's the whole world. So like me, I was a bit selfish before. I said, if we educate a lot of people, guess what happens? The price goes up. But then I thought about it and said, why not educate South Africans? Why must we always be the last to know? That's one of the reasons why I bought my car, and I made it known to everybody that cryptocurrency is tangible, So I had a readjustment, and I said, okay, if more people buys it, it becomes more mainstream. So whether you believe this or not, whether you believe Zaf or not, or Ronnie enough, or the person who invited you to the call, it doesn't matter, because this train has already left the station. Now, as it comes to the next station, which is BNB, we want you to get on. So for those of you in the chat who said, I'm in, welcome aboard. What you're going to do is you are going to get back to the person who invited you to the call, tell him, look, I don't understand what Shane said. I only know he told me 60 Rand, 2 people, and you're going to show me. That's all we need from you, okay? And we'll teach you the process. And as you come onto the calls, everything else fall into place. So one more thing that I learned from my mentors when I was growing up, even Richard Branson, and Les Brown also said it, how is none of your business? What I mean by that, how you do it is none of your business. It would come to you. The important thing is to take your first step. Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure how to do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Only after a week or so, we really understood the compensation plan. You can ask Zaf about that. We were still confused, but we saw the opportunity. So Zaf, I'm going to hand it back to you. Thank you guys for listening to me. I'll end the call after Zaf is done. I think we got some speakers. For those of you who want to rush off, I know it's been more than 1 hour. It's fine. Just get back to the person who invited you to the call. But those who want to stick around, you can just join us for a little conversation, because this is the time I think we learn a lot from different members as well. So Zaf, I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you so much, Shane. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Frankie. It's such a powerful call. Every time we tune in, we learn something new. And when I joined this business, it was basically 1 month and 16 days ago, because on that Wednesday when I got this opportunity, I had a very busy weekend, because on Friday, Saturday, Sunday we were filming a movie. So I was half on the set and half on the phone. But you know what? I put in some key people. Now, you don't have to have key people. You just need to get started. But I know who my people are, and we understand the same vision, basically. We speak on the same wavelength. Over that 3 days, we built a team to over 80 plus people. And within a week and a half later, 190. Today we're sitting to over 2,600. Now that numbers may be crazy big for you to understand, but when you see how simple this is and you don't overthink it, because if you overthink it, your brains will fall out. Simple as that. Don't overthink it, just do it. And that's what we did. And we built this, and let me tell you something. I've earned till today, till last night, 3 BNB. So that's basically about 34,000 Rand. And I started with 55 Rand. So I got 2 accounts. Why? Because I got a big network and I filtered it through. Built both accounts. One is director, one is champion. And you know what? It works. So Project Champion works. Why? Because let me tell you something. A wonderful lady named Christina, she hit champion. The guy she brought on, Roy, hit champion. Rodney hit champion. Frankie hit champion. Guess what? They're all from the same team. Right? It's amazing when you look at it, how it has a ripple effect. Why? Because if you're good at copying and pasting, that's all you ever have to do for the rest of your life. And 50 Rand, actually, well, 60 Rand is all you ever have to pay. So what's the price for your freedom? Simple as that. How much are you willing to pay to free yourself from whatever you're going through? Focus on a 6 to 8 month game plan. Get to champion. You can do it in 1 month, but depending on how quick you want to get there. And then teach your team to do that. When you're winning together, it's so nice, because when you wake up in the morning and you've seen you got 4,000 that's being paid to you, you got 8,000 that's being paid to you. It's amazing, because not many people make that kind of money in a month. The average person in South Africa makes around 3,000, 3,500. And after you buy groceries, you're left with about $200-300. After you pay your rent and everything, remember something. Once upon a time, you used to go to the shopping mall, and for like $500, you should come out with a whole trolley. Today, for $500, you come out with 1 package. That's it, right? Inflation is going up, but if you make more money, inflation doesn't harm you at all, right? Think about that. The Rand right now is taking a beating. Next year, it's going to go up to 19.5. And for those that are solely dependent on the Rand, it's going to be challenging. But remember, the warning signs are there every day. So get back to the person who invited you. It's really amazing. And we are here for you Monday to Friday. Well, actually, as well on Saturday, to teach you how to build this business. We're here to work with you, but we cannot do it for you. Simple as that, right? So thank you so much. That's all from me for now. And I would hand it over to Frankie, or anyone else on the call would like to give a testimonial. Please feel free to unmute or raise your hand, and we'll unmute you.
Thanks so much, guys. We've got such powerful speakers and people in our leadership team. We really have got amazing, amazing people leading us, visionaries, people that see things before we see it, long before we see it. Now, when Shane says, listen, you need to buy cryptocurrency, guess who pays attention? I do, because he's driving around in the car that he bought through cryptocurrency. I know it works. I had some cryptocurrency a couple of years ago. I was in need. I withdrew some. So I know it's real. I know that there are people out there that have, had hard times before, hit hard times, been scammed. But when you're managing it yourself, and I mean, this platform, you're managing it all the time. You're on there, you're checking what your money's doing. If you never put anything more than $60, how is that a risk? I don't get it. I don't get it. What it does take, though, is it takes dedication, commitment, hard work. As soon as somebody, right now, I'll send them a video. And honestly, if they don't watch the video and they don't come back to me, they're not the right people. Because if you say it's a sideline business, it's an opportunity, send them the video. They don't even take time to look at the video. Are they really serious about doing a sideline business? I mean, my brother sent me that video. I watched it 10 minutes later. I was bugging him for a week. How do I get on here? What do I do? Those are the kind of people that you're looking for. People with vision, and people that are passionate, people that are solution driven, not people that are going to come with complaints. You need the solution driven people out there. Go and have a look at any groups that you're in, any WhatsApp. The people that are coming with solutions, the people that are saying, maybe not, through the mountain, but maybe around the mountain, maybe over the mountain. Those are people that are visionaries. Those are people that you want on your team. Remember, you're going to be in this team for the next 12 months. That's our project, 12 months. You're going to go longer than that, but I mean 12 months to get you to $1 million. Do you really want to be spending your time with people for 12 months if they don't have the same vision as you do? A day is hard enough. A week is hard enough. So, guys, just all I can say is you're on the call. You've seen what it is. I heard cryptocurrency. I heard $60, well, $50 when I signed up, $50 and bring 2 friends. And that was it. I was in. So get back with the person that invited you. I don't know if there's anybody else on this call that would like to say something, share something. I know Alza's lady hit Pioneer just now, I think it was. Was it Pioneer, is that?
I think so. I need to get back in the group. You know, Frankie's team, I just want to shout out, there's so many of them in the team. You know, if I miss someone's name, they're gonna get upset. But you know, your entire team is so powerful, and you know, they're self-sufficient, like within 2 or 3 days, they know how to buy their own cryptocurrency. They're in Namibia, and I told Frankie, you know what, there's no more people left in Namibia because they're gonna sign up the whole country. That full midnight, 1 o'clock morning, people are being welcomed, you know, ranks are being popped. So it's that easy, you know, and like I said, your hunger in this business will determine how much money you make, but you gotta want to help people. Remember something, love people and use money, not the other way around. And you know what? Frankie has been helping her team so much that she basically didn't focus personally on herself. And guess what? She's got rewarded of becoming champion. So give your time and help your team, and you know what? It all comes back to you. That's the proof right there. So yeah, thank you so much, Frankie. And Shane, you want to say anything or give a testimonial? Anyone else, raise your hand, please, and then we're going to end the call shortly. Feel free. Any questions I'll have as well? Anything y'all need clarity on? Feel free. This is also y'all's call, not just our call. So yeah, put it in the chat quick, or you can raise your hand.
Zach, there's one from Matlot Liso. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. How do we help people who don't have a bank in South Africa, who's using a passport?
Yeah.
I think that's quite easy because you just need the cash, and then you can just give the cash to the person inviting you to the call, and we can arrange for BNB. It's not something that you really need a bank account for.
Correct.
And yeah, and then to sell it as well, we can just give you cash for it. I mean, I don't mind. But as it is, everybody wants to hold on to the BNB because the price is going up.
Yeah.
But it's not, get back to the person inviting you to the call, ask them to reach out to one of the leaders. It's not a train smash that easily can be done.
Yeah, I mean, there are ways that you can eventually get your own. You don't have to have an ID from the country. You've got a passport. Binance accepts passport. Yeah, so you can still make means to get started. It's not stopping you. And when it comes to withdrawals, we can always fix that for you, and we can do it on your behalf and show you exactly how. So that's the beauty about the blockchain. You don't even have to have a passport to get your money out. Simple as that. We'll teach you how to do it.
Okay.
One thing that they could probably do is they could probably just open up a wallet and buy crypto in their country and send the crypto to you. And then
Yeah.
you could convert it to the currency.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as well.
Well, if they can get access to the crypto, they don't need to really have a bank account because they just buy the BNB and fund the account.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for making time for being on this call. Always a pleasure. Remember, we do the same time tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Leave what you're doing aside. If you want to make $1 million in 12 months, you know where you need to be between 8:30 and 9:30. So thanks, guys, for making time. Zach, Frankie, Ronnie as well. Thank you so much for being a co-host. I think that's permanently your position now. And then we move you to competition. Cool, my man. Thank you guys so much. Cheers.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.